All right, today I'm going to show you how to cook a perfect pasta. I know a lot of you out there, probably most of you out there, cook pasta once, maybe twice a week, maybe even more than that, but I'm going to show you a couple different tips to make sure that your pasta comes out perfect every single time. What I like to start with is boiling water, a large amount of boiling water. I want to make sure that you cook with whatever's written on the package. If it says 5 quarts, I want to make sure that there's 5 quarts of water in there. It's real important that you start with enough water, because when I add that pasta to this, it's going to start to cool down the water. It's also going to take up a fair amount of space. What you want to have is that boiling action to continue. If you put a lot of pasta in a small amount of water, it's going to cool the water down, and your pasta is going to turn out gummy in the end. But if I have a large amount of water, which I'm going to take now and do, it's about a tablespoon of salt. And this is 5 quarts of water to a tablespoon of salt. Keep in mind that when you add the salt to this and when I cook the pasta, not all that salt's going to be absorbed. What it does for the flavor of the pasta is actually boost that a little bit. You taste a lot more of the wheat flavor of the pasta in there. When you add the pasta, I want to make sure that you add all of it at once. And the initial start of this is where I really want to make sure that you're standing here and actually stirring this guy up. Because if I'm cooking things like angel hair, they tend to stick, or linguine, any of these longer noodles, they tend to stick a lot more in the beginning. So that first 2 minutes, I want to make sure that you cook that pasta by stirring it. The other thing I want to make sure that you do is, as you cook that pasta, is I'm going to make sure that you cook it al dente. A lot of people like it al dente, some people like it a little bit more done, but whatever you like it done, however you like it, it may say, let's say 9 to 11 minutes on the package. What I like to do is I cook it for 8 minutes. So cook it 8 minutes here. That last minute that I know is going to come just to al dente, I bring over and finish in my sauce. All right, 1 minute before that's al dente and perfectly done, and the way you tell that is you actually take a piece, take a bite, make sure it's exactly how you like it done. I'm going to make sure that I lift this up very slowly. The reason I lift it up slowly, because there's some perforations on the side of this pan. If you lift it up very quickly, you're going to put water all over the counter. So I lift it up very slowly and drain that off, and then come right over to my sauce over here. And this is a basic tomato sauce. I've got some, I picked some stuff at the Olive Bar. I got a couple quick tomatoes, maybe some spinach in there, some garlic. Just a real basic thing to show you guys how to toss the pasta together. I do this for the last minute of cooking here. So I cook this a full another minute before it's ready, because I pulled it that 1 minute early from the pot. And once this cooks together, you're going to look at it. You're going to say, all right, does it need a little bit more liquid in there? Because I've reserved this liquid over here, I've got some of this starchy pasta water that I could actually add to that, which is certainly going to add flavor to it. And once that's cooked for that minute over here, I'm going to lift my whole pan up and come over to the plate. Give that a little twist, just if you want to make sure that that rises up a little bit, and then take the rest of that onto the plate. Okay? And the last thing I need to do is maybe top with some fresh grated Parmesan Reggiano cheese, maybe some Pecorino Romano if you like a little bit more salt on it. Right? Tap that out, and there you go. Perfect pasta, done, 10 minutes, super easy to do.